nervous, you know what I mean?
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, it's like the day before the big game.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many variables that are going on right now. There's so many things that I'm like factoring in my head of what can go wrong and plan A, B, and C. And so for the next 8 hours, I'll just solve all those problems in my head until one of them pops up.
What up, Daniel?
Well, we're only like halfway there. Alright, so we just left the hotel. We're heading down to Key Biscayne. First time we ever did one in Key Biscayne, which is kind of cool. And then hopefully everything goes well. We're gonna install the pool table. I'm gonna show the guys around the city. Some of them have never been to Miami, so that'll be fun. Today we're in Key Biscayne. Currently we're driving through Miami on the way there. The guys have the table in the truck. And so we've got a pool table installed today. We're going to be doing the Beaumont. You know, we're excited to get down there, try to figure out the entryways. We left the table pretty much mostly disassembled because we assume we're going to have to go upstairs, or the entryways are not going to be the easiest. Hopefully they are though. But I think there's definitely like, this is the most intense moment before every install where it gets like super serious and you kind of lock in, you focus. And pretty much between now until the end of the install, I'm going to be like, just serious mode. We gotta cut that out at the end. We serious, boy.
Tell me what we're doing here.
All right, so on the road trip, at some point in time, we have some blemishes on our table. So gotta touch it up, but it's a matte finish. And we need deglosser because all of our touch-up is gloss. So here we are, good old Home Depot. Better go pick up some supplies and make it happen. I think this is going to do it. Liquid sandpaper.
Got it.
Successful mission to the Home Depot. We secured paint thinner, the rags, and gloves. So the thing that I hate the most is when we get a pool table that needs to be touched up, because we're not woodworkers at all, but we do the best we can so that our client doesn't have to incur any kind of delays. And it sucks because sometimes you have to YouTube shit. And so here we go. Just shake well before use. Alright, so as you can see, there is a stairwell, but we actually don't have to use it. The client was really particular about us dragging any kind of debris into their house, so they made the guys wear booties, which is exactly why I wear sandals, so I can just kick them off at the door. They're starting to figure out exactly why I wear sandals. They used to always make fun of me, but this is a prime example of exactly why they're the preferred shoe of choice by Cameron Ledford for the installs. So here we are, we're getting everything set up. The Beaumont is a little bit of a hassle to put together, just mainly because of all the big moving parts, and then obviously they have a stretcher that connects the two legs. But because we kept everything disassembled as much as possible, As you see, here's the base frame. We were able to put that together because usually that's easy to carry. But if we had this whole table together, like, it is extremely heavy. So we didn't want to take any chances if we had to go into tight stairwells or doorways and have to take everything apart in the Miami heat. So we got lucky. Everything got set up. It was a super easy install. It went together really well, leveled well. And then obviously, you know, you see the guys carrying in the slate. So everything went really smooth on this. The only hiccups that we really had were just like with the finish that you saw me sanding at the beginning. But other than that, it went pretty quick and turned out great. All right, check out how the table looks after this install. I mean, it's in a beautiful black finish. The Beaumont standard comes in silver oak. This customer wanted a specific finish for this one to obviously match the aesthetic in the room. It turned out amazing, and I just really couldn't believe how good it looked in the room with the waterway in the background. It was just beautiful. And I actually chose to refinish one of my houses in the white and black finish after seeing this home. So it's really cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're looking for the Beaumont, hit us up.
How you feel, Cam?
And great. We had a terrible performance. By terrible, I just mean less than absolutely the best ever. And so we still did a great job. So after the install, everything went well. I wanted to treat my guys to my favorite restaurant in Miami. This is us eating there. And then obviously we had to go for a walk on South Beach, check everything out. One of the guys thought they could play volleyball until they realized they play with their feet. Obviously we're in South Beach, so all the nice cars are there, all the great places to eat. So it was a lot of fun. Some of my guys, it was the first time they got to experience it, so I let them, kind of get the full taste. We even had a guy doing a motorcycle, and then obviously I stopped by Mar-a-Lago on our way home so that the guys could actually see that. That's one of my favorite things to do while we go on these road trips, is show my guys really different parts of the country and get them to get the full experience. And I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you like more vlogs like this, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time. Pool table's installed at Key Biscayne. Now we're out here having a little fun. Enjoying ourselves. South Beach. I said, you wouldn't even mad. I said, you a dumbass. I'm gonna back you out here in the street. I seen those fucking laser light up his ass on his chest. Oh God. And I just stood there and, so they seen that shit. I said, yeah, he busted my lip too. I had to spit out blood. I said, hey, did y'all get his ass? They was like, shh, you got him? They was like, yeah, we got him. I said, good, because I didn't take that punch for nothing.
I literally walked across the street. I told Darrell, I said, man, that boy, somebody about to get pissed over there. And sure as I come back walking down the street. I'm to a cop. I said, what the fuck?
Fun, I slap boxed out of two dudes who said they was slap boxers.